I've got ground beef and we've got cabbage. So with that being said, why don't we just make a creamy garlic beef and cabbage over rice recipe. I'm not going to add any oil because this is an 85% 15 ground beef, if I remember correctly, or 80-20, one of the two. But nevertheless, we're going to introduce our ground beef to the pan. We're going to cook the meat down until it's cooked all the way through. I guess this is more of a 80-20, if you will, because I'm starting to see the little extraction of oil present itself in the pan, which is not a problem. Paper towel goes in and we're dabbing. All right, let's get rid of some of that excess. And what's here is perfect for our sliced onions, bell peppers. Did I forget to mention this is going to be one of those quick and easy weeknight meals, okay? End of the week type situation. So we're going to be in and out of the kitchen. I'm going to allow the veggies to saute before combining it with the ground beef. After about 3 to 4 minutes, we're going to incorporate the veggies with the ground beef. So far, this looks lovely. Now will be the perfect time to but add some finely chopped garlic. We're going to cook the garlic down for a couple seconds until it becomes fragrant. This smells amazing. Let's go in with some tomato paste. The tomato paste is not only going to give it nice, rich, deep flavors, but it's also going to help with the color once we're finished. Just like the garlic, we're going to allow the tomato paste to cook for a couple seconds. Once the color starts to deepen, we're going to incorporate it with our mix. Let's mix everything up. Turn the flame down. And in a couple of seconds, we're going to bring in our seasonings. And we're going to give this ground beef some flavor. We're going to add some granulated garlic. We're also going to add some granulated onion powder. We're going to add some granulated garlic. What am I talking about? Granulated onion, okay? Granulated onion. I'm stuck on saying powder. I really am. I use granulated everything just about all the time, and I always refer to it as powder. We're going to add some smoked paprika. The smoked paprika is going to work alongside the tomato paste and give it an even better color. Not to mention, it's going to give it that nice smoky flavor. Let's add some Italian seasoning. All right. Red chili flakes to turn things up just a bit. Add as much or as little, okay? We're going to add some of my all-purpose chicken seasoning, along with some Worcestershire sauce. Let's lively things up. Let's add some beef broth. Cut down some of that sizzling sound. Not saying that the sizzling sound is a bad thing. Okay, give it a good mix. So far, everything is looking beautiful. Give the meat a taste. See whether or not if you need to add some more seasonings. Now that everything is cooked down perfectly, let's introduce our cabbage, okay? This is about half of a cabbage that I had left over after all of our weekly recipes. So you know what? I figured let's just get everything out of the refrigerator and cook it on down. Let's lower the flame even more and cover it down. After about 4 to 6 minutes, we're going to remove the lid. After I bring the beef to the top, right, we're going to combine everything together. And I'm going to allow it to cook for another about 2 to 3 minutes. We're not going to overcook the cabbage because we want the cabbage to maintain the structure. We want it to, you know, pop, have that nice texture going on. Not to mention pop of color as well from the paprika and the tomato paste that we went ahead and added. All right, so far this is looking and smelling amazing. All right, 2 to 3 minutes uncovered. And we'll be right back. To bring this dish on home, we're going to add a small amount of salt, ground black pepper, and beef bouillon. All right, just a small amount, nothing crazy, all right? Just a little amount to step those flavors up. We're going to make sure everything is combined perfectly. We're also going to add some of my no sodium Cajun seasoning. All right, this is going to be a good dinner. In order to make it nice and creamy, we're going to add some heavy cream. Can't forget the butter. Come on, butter, get in the pan. That's not how I intended for it to get in the pan, okay? But nevertheless, it's still in the pan. The butter is going to make it nice and creamy as well. Give me about 2 to 3 more minutes and we'll be ready to eat. We're going to be serving this up tonight with white rice. However, feel free to serve it up with roasted potatoes or even egg noodles. That would be delicious as well. Garlic roasted potatoes. I mean, come on, just about anything. This would rock out perfect with anything. You can even serve it up with garlic mashed potatoes. I mean, like, what? This right here is endless. All right. White rice goes perfect with everything, just like mashed potatoes, right? Just like egg noodles and so on and so forth. Take a quick look at our plate. If you want to pair this with some cornbread as well, you know you can. I'm not going to tell you not to. It's going to pair perfectly with it. All right, I got to add some hot sauce to this right here. Comment below what's your favorite hot sauce. All right, we're going in. Ooh-wee. You want the first bite? You can have it, okay? Flavors off the chain. No, the flavors are absolutely delicious. Who would think that ground beef could taste so good, right? Oh, yes. And with the hot sauce, right? It brings it out even more. The flavors, the cabbage, perfectly cooked. I love the texture. Nice smoky element of flavor going on. The ground beef is just everything. All of the seasonings, oh my goodness. Absolutely delicious. Give this recipe a try. As I just said, this recipe was made with the things that I had left over in the refrigerator from all of the other recipes. We pulled it together and we made magic happen. That's right. That's what happens when you're cooking with Tammy. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And most importantly, get your seasonings. cookingwithtammy.shop. So worth it, my loves. And with that being said, make this recipe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to comment what's your favorite hot sauce. And I'll catch you guys in another video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.